Welcome back to New Day Cleveland. We are cooking with Not Yo Daddy's Mexican hot sauce today. Welcome, Christina Gonzalez Alcala. Good to have you here.
Good to be here, Natalie.
She is so excited to be here that she has started crying.
I know.
Physically, she's crying. Or it could be the onions that she's chopping up right now. I love the name. So are you trying to say that this is the new and improved hot sauce that one a dad would make, or is it saying my dad's hot sauce is better than yours?
Exactly. This is saying my daddy's recipe, not yours.
Okay.
So not your daddy's, my daddy's.
So it's not yours,
recipe.
it's mine, and
Exactly.
it's way better.
Exactly.
All right.
So this, you know, when I first got to Ohio in 2008, my wife.
Did you come straight from?
No, actually, I was in Louisville where I did my undergrad.
Oh, okay.
I had a golf scholarship.
Look at
Yes.
you, golf scholarship and all. And you left the golf scholarship to do something like this.
Something. Actually, I'm a social scientist, research associate at Summit Education Initiative.
Well,
but this is like
put me in my place
why
here.
Not do it? No, so when I came to Ohio, my wife Rochelle was like, I gotta tell you, when we go to Akron, because we were working to move in, she's like, you gotta try Swenson's, right? So she just had to go to Swenson's, and that is what I felt when I was in Louisville. Like, I just have to have this hot sauce that I missed that was my dad's, and there was nowhere to like find something that was legit,
that good, and
that was spicy, hot, and flavorful. And so I just had to ask my dad to, share the recipe.
So this was his secret recipe.
Secret. He tried bottling in Mexico.
He gave you the recipe.
Yeah.
And now you're sharing it with everyone.
Not the recipe.
Oh, you're not going to share the recipe.
No, he would kill me.
I was like, wow, okay.
No. I'm sharing the little cebollitas that my mom makes for our little
all right, so
cookouts.
we got to figure out a way to get our hands on that. So let's show me how you would mix up a great dish then with the hot sauce.
So I'm taking you to like our grill out at my, grandma's house usually. So these are called nevadas, or snowy. We're making it snow here.
All right.
Usually you put
just on our food, thank
God.
you.
Thank God, not yet. So you just put them on there. Usually you do this on the grill. You let them toast up, as you can see, starting to get crispy. So I already got some for us, because I figured, we have to be ready and going.
So it doesn't take that long to toast. I like that little contraption to use to put right on the stove.
Yeah, this is a comal. Got it in the Mexican store in San Miguel in Akron, but you can get it probably in La Plaza here in Cleveland and anywhere else. This is pretty sweet.
That's pretty neat.
So yeah, you just let it toast it up and then kind of get like this, a little crunchy and sticky cheese right there. That's yummy. So then what I did before we got here was I chopped up some onions, right? Very thin. You want to put them in there. And then what you want to do is like pickled onions. Basically, that's what we're doing, right?
I like pickled onions.
So we're just going to use some of the vinegar. This is going to be the main ingredient we use. And you just want to cover them about halfway, depending on how many onions you got. Then just a little bit of the canola oil or vegetable oil. Just kind of drizzle it on top of there. Just get a little bit of that fattiness inside. And then pretty easy.
This is traditional Mexican right here. I love this.
Here. Garlic, a little bit of oregano. Just sprinkle it around there. Mexican oregano.
Okay, gotta get the Mexican oregano.
Yes. A little bit of salt, pepper, and a little bit of salt. And then you just let it marinate overnight.
Overnight? Okay, that's it? Okay.
Or, I don't know, my mom, is kind of procrastinator, so so is my whole family, so we just do it 1 hour before the cookout.
This is my kind of girl. That's how I would do it.
So this is what it comes out, just nice and pickled. And now we're going to put them on our little nevadas right here.
And then, is this hummus you have next to that?
I have hummus next to it, which, a lot of our customers started coming in, and we started telling them, because Rochelle, leave it to an American to make it less hot, right? So Rochelle actually had the idea of using it on sour cream. So
this is my idea of a good, and I like it hot.
Yes.
So how hot is that? I mean, if you put it on a scale of hot sauces.
I have 2 scales. I have the Mexican scale and I have the U.S. hot scale. So for the U.S., we gave it a 75 out of 100.
Oh, okay. And what's the Mexican scale?
It's like 50. It's not that hot to me.
To you.
Right. So Rochelle put it on the cream, and so we started telling people, you know what, you can put it on anything. Because we started getting people saying, I put it on my mac and cheese. My friend, he just put it on chicken and waffles and let us know. I mean, it goes on anything. So we're going to put a little bit in here.
Can you put a little dab on my finger? I just want to taste it on its own.
There's a chip, too.
Oh, who needs a chip when you have a finger?
Who needs a chip when you have a finger? So that's what we're doing here.
I'm going by the U.S. scale.
All right, U.S. scale. So
that is hot.
This is mine.
But that is good, and if you mix that with something like sour cream, it helps it.
You can put your little sour cream in there, tame it down.
That's really good, though.
And I'm going to go straight at it.
I really like it. Look at her. Who's the Mexican and who's the American here?
That's not even enough.
I mean, that's not even enough. Girl, where can they get your stuff though? You're at farmers markets.
I know.
Right
I sure
now.
am. Farmers
She's just
market-
really getting started with this, so you really can't get your hands on it on all that many places yet, but you will be.
Exactly. We're working on the logistics. You know, we're young entrepreneurs on our infant states.
Okay.
So we're actually working all the logistics, and we're hoping to be like full throttle by June about next year. Hopefully.
All right. I
Fingers
can find you on
crossed.
Facebook.
You got it. Nacho Daddies.
Nacho Daddies.
And Instagram.
Mexican hot sauce.
Instagram, Twitter, Nacho Daddies.
Delicious. You're awesome. You got to come back on the show.
Oh,
girl.
please, have me.
Gosh, I
anytime.
love her. All right, hey,
Some
up.
more. I know,
All
right?
right, let's feed everybody with this. We'll make everybody taste it on their fingers. Woo.